Well, hello there, goobers. It's Gooshi, and it has been a while since I've actually recorded one of these videos. Actually, like almost a month. I'm recording this on November 7th. Last week's video just came out like an hour or two ago. And yeah, that's just how much content I had to film. So, and since it's November 7th, that means Paradox Rift just came out. And we did buy one of those little booster bundles, 6-pack ones. So I guess I can go over what we got there, as I dropped one of the cards, but I guess I can show that off right now. So we actually got this Japanese Venomoth from 151. Obviously, this isn't from Paradox Rift, but the Zacians from that set we actually traded for this card. This one of Holly's favorite Gen 1 mon, so we did that. And then the actual pulls from our little booster bundle were Sandy Shocks. I actually like this Paradox Pokemon. I think it looks kind of cool. The old art from this set for this mon is really cool. And we also got a full art Parasol Lady, which made the whole thing worth it. I was thinking of buying a booster box, and I was like, I was gonna have bad luck. I might as well just buy the singles. And then they didn't have any singles at my local card shop, so then I just got this at Target because I had a gift card, and wow, that paid off tremendously. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. But now we'll move on to the rest of this week's singles buys, starting with this Galarian Moltres. I believe this is just the 10 promo, nothing crazy, but it was $1. Looks kind of rad and whatnot. Up next, Giovanni's Nidoqueen. We did feature this in a video that has to be like 2 months or so ago, but this was in the $1 box, and I'm like, well, I know this is worth more than $1, and it looked pretty clean, so to the bulk box it goes. Just like this Erica was also there, and I decided to nab it. I won't go over these cards too crazily because they're just $1, but Lieutenant Surge, probably like a $2 card, but when you only pay $1, that's $1 profit later down the road. And then also for the last $1 buy was just a Brock, also from like Gym Heroes, probably also like a $2 card, but hey, it looked pretty clean to me, so I took it. Now for the more exciting cards we got, starting with a Misty's Seadra, not pre-release. I know these are actually what feels like kind of hard to find in a not pre-release. That apparently I only have a pre-release, so I'm like, you know what? I think it's time. Yeah, you got a little whitening there, but again, I don't mind whitening all too terribly much. I mind creases and bends and, you know, water damage, all of that way. Nightly Garbage Run from Team Rocket First Edition. I'm at this point, I'm surprised when I don't have a common or uncommon First Edition from Team Rocket, because I have more First Edition bulk than I know what to do with. It's Cruel from Paradox Rift. This is literally the only card my local card store had for sale from this set that was, you know, just like actual product and whatnot. And I actually do like Toad's Cruel, so I'm like, you know what? Easy buy. Easy buy. I didn't even care for it as long as it wasn't outrageous. Grivard. Hopefully I said his name somewhat correctly. I am trying to, I don't want to say complete, you know, the like alt art and whatnot from the Scarlet Violet era, but if I do, cool, because they're cheap, they're nice looking, and it's just something to have from current year. Digger up next from Team Rocket, also First Edition. Again, this is like a common, and I just didn't have it as First Edition. I don't know how or why. Can't believe I got that one. It was through my fingers, you know, it just wasn't there. First Edition of Vulpix from Neo Destiny. I think that was a pretty good price. And again, this is like one of those cards that we didn't look too heavily into. It was $2. So like, how bad could it be? You know, not that bad at all. Trico, my least favorite Gen 3 starter, a reverse holo from Crystal Guardian. Again, $2. Couldn't have been that bad. I know that bottom's a little rough, but like, truth be told, not the end of the world. Finally getting a little bit closer to completing my 151 collection with this full art Golem EX. They did actually have a good amount of 151 there, but you know, a lot of the things I'm missing are full art and art rares, especially of the starters. So, you know, we'll get it when we can. But another 151 card. I actually think this art card is one of the cooler ones. I really like how they actually brought one of the aspects of Machoke's, you know, in-game use to life in this card. You know, you see him in like the Ruby and Sapphire intro, and I believe you see him in like the basement in Goldenrod City kind of thing. So I'm like, that, yeah, definitely respect this card a lot. It looks very clean, and we're getting close. I think we're only down to like 14 cards for 151 because we also picked up a full art Mew EX. This is obviously my favorite Pokemon, kind of tied with green a little bit, and the price was good. It was I think a little below market value. So I think this was like the first buy of the day. I think I definitely had them pull that out ASAP. We also got a beautiful Dragonair art rare from a 151. I appreciate that when Pokemon nowadays makes like art rares of Pokemon, it's not just like of the popular Pokemon, the big hitters and whatnot. They will put any Mon as like an art rare. It's, you know, because they got like Tangela, Mr. Mime, Dragonair, Machoke. You know, it's not just the final evolution. It could be literally anyone in the series. I adore it so much. And now for our two biggest hits of the week, we have a Suicune from Neo Revelation. I will admit this one is a little beat up. The front actually looks gorgeous. The hollow foil actually looks fantastic, but the back does have a decent amount of whitening. A decent amount. It didn't turb me too much. The camera is actually probably not showing too much of it actually. Well, yeah, maybe like this right here, yeah. But to be honest, I think that's still a gorgeous looking card. Well, I actually looked this up. Market value was 170. I think that's a lie. I think something got messed up. I'm going to assume this card's probably like a $75 to $80 card, somewhere around there. I think 170 is way too much, especially for not first edition. And then last, but certainly not least, we have a first edition Wigglytuff from Jungle. This looked like it was late played, maybe even very late play. I thought the hollow foil looked good, and then the back also looked pretty gosh darn good. Not too much whitening up, you know. Obviously, we got some there, but I think the card looks amazing for $30 for a Jungle first edition. So that is my buys and finds for this week, y'all. So let me know if y'all got any good deals, steals, buys, and finds. Let me know how you think I did this week with my... This is actually some pretty good variety, I would say. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next week. Don't forget that my TCG collector link is in the description down below if you want to see my collection. Maybe you want to do, you know, maybe you want to sell me a few cards that's in my wish list, or maybe you just want to, you know, trade for some cards potentially. But yeah, also, what is it, like right here? You can hit this to see more Pokemon videos. You can hit like right here if you want to update the channel. But yeah, with that said, I hope y'all have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Toodaloo.